Hello everyone and welcome to QuickShot Finals. I'm going to be your caster today. It's going to be Alex Siege. You can see the link below to my Twitter. You can check all that stuff out. But in the meantime, let's just recap everything that's happened as far as the match is starting actually right now. We have ourselves Dildozers versus nDG in the finals. And right now, let's just recap the bans. Okay, so the map was picked. Okay, you guys will see the map in a minute. It's not just a big deal. So, we got a ban on Val, followed by a Slim pick, a ban on Sunny, followed by a Hank pick, ban on Crow, followed by a Griffin pick, and then Goliath was chosen as the monster, which means that Dylan Fry is going to be the monster for Dildozers, going up against a Lennox pick. So it's very interesting to see what they're doing going forward, but let's take a look at what's happening right now as I make sure to save this information, as right now it is all on the screen. Looking at it right now, we have ourselves the Hunter team coming in through the dropship as we have ourselves Varicor, Fresh, Gnostics, and Balance. Let's make sure we update that as we have Fresh on the medic, as we don't want to have it say conjugates because that's not technically correct. See it just fade out there and fade back in. We got ourselves a lovely, beautiful buddy coming in right there. As we're going in, right now we have Dylan Fry right now on the monster position, going up and choosing the feed, going up towards the western. As you see right here is a giant orange circle. He is being loud and proud, just killing mammoth birds and murdering anything he can. It's definitely nice to see a Lennox pick coming in, as it is going to be chosen as a counter pick to a Dylan Fry on the Goliath, as he's dealing a large amount of damage coming in from the rear, because he does have a large amount of ground control with Lennox, the ability to be able to stabby stab on the ground, along with the Thunderchild leaps. It's just going to be all fun, all games, all around. Here's halfway on his armor meter. Sloth is coming in, though, which means Fresh is going to be able to spot him in just a minute. He's going in. Fresh is going to be able to see him as he's looking at him on the stealth. Storm, however, coming into effect. He's just seen him right there. There comes the pings right there as he just leaps right towards him. And Dylan Fry is going to be running towards the caves, right in towards Gnostics, however. You look at the mini-map right now, it is definitely split up with everyone on different corners of the map trying to get the initial detection. Soundwave has detected him. 2 balances going in. Going to be ready to throw that dome, trying to make sure he gets that spot. If he throws it right now, though, he's not going to be inside. So he's got to be ready with that 2 balances, trying to make sure that he's able to get that. However, we have Gnostics right there, right on the tail of Dylan Fry, making sure he's not able to get that food, knocking him down and making sure he's not able to get anything that he wants to get at this point. He's building up his momentum, and he's doing what he can. Yeah, more of the auto attacks. The Timmy the Tyrant of this map is angered and ready to brawl. As he comes in, he goes, "Yeah, this is my swamp. Get out of my swamp." We got a little. Actually, no, that's Shrek. That's not Timmy. That's Shrek. I'm sorry. All the tyrants look the same to me. I'm a little bit tyrantist. He's looking at right now. We have Fresh, however, going to be in a great position to get some evolved damage of Slim, which is going to be good. He's at 50 meters away. He'll poke right in. Varicor, however, is going to be looking to see what he can get. He'll be able to do the Thunderchild. Bam, baby! Comes right in, connects on Dylan Fry, getting some damage in. Going to be going through all that armor. All that bonus damage coming in. Monster has escaped the dome! Waited a little bit too long, and Monster is now on the outside with a 2-point rock, 2-point leap, as the dome is missed by Balanced. That's going to be frustrating coming forward in the morning. Nothing worse than a missed chance to get a dome. It's like when you go up and you flirt with a girl at the bar and you have it all set and go, and then she goes, "Hey man, you want to come back to my place?" And you go, "I'd rather play video games first." As much as video games are awesome, there's sometimes you just don't want to go with a missed opportunity. But alas, Dylan Fry is now pushing himself onto the left side of the map, and he has free reign of this map at this point, able to build up his armor before they have themselves a dome opportunity. That also means that the timer is going to be able to give him more time for his stage 3 engagement at the relay, because he's not going to be able to burn through some of that timer, which means he has more time to play around and armor up and re-engage. Definitely something that's going to play a huge factor in this game with Dylan Fry on Monster, is he's going to be able to get himself up stage 3, fight and brawl at full armor before the next dome's ready. As you see it charging up right here on the right side of the screen, we can tell it right now. He's going to keep on building up that dome, and he's just going to keep recharging, and he'll be ready to go stage 3 in a moment. They're going to be trying to keep him off that food as Lennox is shooting at him from a long distance, breaks line of sight with the obstacle here, and he'll be pushing it forward. On the left side of the map, we do see that he is as far west as he can go at this point. Wants to get as much food as possible. Spotters are all hidden now, as they are right now on the lower side of the map. So to be able to tell him all that. Here comes Varicor, though, looking to see if he can get another Thunderchild leap. Going on in, he has about 1 meat remaining until he's evolved ready. Goes and launches himself up into the air. Crowbill Sloth is underneath, going to see what he gets a slap, which means he's going to be missing that bar of armor. He'll recharge that very quickly, though. Lennox, however, is poking him off that food, making sure he's not able to get that Strider, but he will get the other Strider up in the back here. Gets that. Oh, no, he's still 1 off from his evolved meter. To go on in. Here we go. Varicor's on the high ground. Here comes the leap. Connects on Varicor. Varicor's going to be going on. Here comes the rock. Gets thrown over. Does connect as well. Double connection. We look at it right now. We have a 2 rock, 2 leap, 1 flame, 1 charge. We look at the perks, however, because we haven't done that yet. We have movement speed on Dylan Fry, jetpack recharge on Varicor, capacity on both Gnostics and Fresh, and we have balance going with a movement speed. Dome is ready and available. We are looking at it right now. Balance is trying to maneuver himself to the south region of the map. It looks like they're going to be ready to fight on the beach as Dylan Fry is trying to get himself up to stage 3. He is evolve ready, so he will be going far as south as possible. This will mean that he is susceptible to a Hank orbital if he chooses to evolve on the beach, and Gnostics gets the angle. It comes down to if he's able to get the angle or not. Here comes the evolve. It's coming down to Gnostics. Gnostics is looking at it, trying to see if he can get the view. The rain will inhibit him. He does have a line of sight, however, which means he may be able to call that in. Is he able to get it, though? Here comes the orbital coming in, and it does get rained down from the sky. Damage, and it's just barely off. Not only gets a couple blasts off it, bringing it and just barely breaking the armor. We got 3 rock, 3 leap, 2 flame, 1 charge, as Gnostics was just barely short on the orbital, and he's going to go in and try and get some quick armor. However, Varicor is going to be drilling it off with that anti-air cannon. Here comes the Dome from 2 bounces. He has no armor, no reason to hold it. Is he going to be looking at him coming in? He does try to burst through on Fresh. Fresh coming in with the dodge, though. Going to make sure he gets shielded by Gnostics, keeping him up. Slim, however, going to be doing work right now in the Spore Cloud with the rain. Going to make it real hard for him to focus him down. Here comes the rockets, picked up, thrown over, does connect on the tree. Harpoon going to be stopping him from leaping, though, on Fresh, knocking him away as Fresh is quickly juking around, shooting off, and here comes the heal burst. Going to be pumping him up from Fresh. Fresh is freshly keeping himself up the healed. Shield's being used. Here comes the rockets thrown over on Fresh, does connect. Harpoon going to be stopping him from doing a heavy, though. Going to be going in for that stealth bounce, does actually connect, but quickly broken by the team. They're going on through the air through 4 bars of health right now. Fresh is going in, rockets picked up, thrown over, does connect on Fresh, however, shielded by Gnostics. Varicor just pumping damage in the back. Balance going and doing a great job getting these harpoons in, keeping him off it. Blitz Leopard trying to join the fun. Alas, he gets leap smashed in the face, so that's going to stop that. Fresh, however, is going to get harpooned. Going to be saved by a harpoon as Fresh is actually right now doing a great job keeping those heals going, trying to see what they can get. Here comes the leap, though. It does actually finally connect as Balance was unable to throw the harpoon. Orbital getting thrown. Rockets picked up and thrown over at Fresh, quickly nailing him in the face. However, the Thunder Child leaps him in the face, followed by a leap smash, trying to see if he can finish off Fresh. Not quite able to get it. Chooses to stick around, wants to get the strike, wants to get something in value of this. Goes in, a rocket's thrown and blocked by Varicor. Fresh is doing everything. They're just mitigating and controlling Dylan Fry. They put this doggy on a leash and took him home to dinner and said, hey, man, would you like a Goliath snack? We got some thick biceps for you. Got some extra meat on it with a little bit of salt on top of it. Just makes it super delicious. Looking at it right now, rockets picked up, thrown backwards on Balance. But alas, Dylan Fry is saying, GG, well played. Move on to the next round as he is standing still and ready for the next round. But in the meantime, that's it. That's all for this round. That means it is currently a 1-0 in favor of nDG as they take their first win in the finals of QuickShot February against the previous champions of QuickShot. So they're going to be able to go in and see what they can get. As you just see, went from stage 1 to stage 2, no health loss. Stage 2 to stage 3, no health loss. Got the stage 3 and just got locked down on the beachfront there with the power of Balanced and Gnostics. And one thing to note is that they cannot play Lennox again, so that means they're not going to have the same damage output as they just see how quickly he melted through, just be able to punch through and build up the momentum going forward against the monster Dylan Fry. So it is 1-0. We'll be going into the next round, which means it's time to say goodbye and go to the next video and playlist. If you are on the YouTube, if you're watching live, then stay tuned. We got more games coming at you, as we have some good times coming forward. As we are in the finals of QuickShot February for PC, and we'll be able to see what's happening in the near future. So yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to Gavin Winter, aka Whitehawk, Bader91, David Q Jr., and Kanu91 as well. Big fan of the 91s apparently, as we got Kanu and Bader. So big thanks to everyone that's throwing out the support on the Patreon. There is still time. If you're watching the VODs, maybe not. Just depends on when you're watching it. Won't be closed until the end of the PS4 tournament. So in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being awesome. We got more games coming at you, and we'll have more awesomeness coming forward. So stay tuned, stay awesome, stay frosty.